Good morning, good evening and good afternoon YouTube. Welcome back to Ireland. As you can see, there's no sun, there's no 30 plus temperatures, just clouds and rain. Lorraine would say it is a beautiful day. Anywho, we are showing you our skydiving jump today. Yes, we did jump out of a plane. I thought it was an amazing experience. Lorraine has mixed feelings about it, but yeah, we actually started filming all of this in Spain. It's just that after reviewing that footage now, I actually started editing the video. It's just, we were so low on energy that day, everything just looks like we're not interested, which is not the case. So that is why we are redoing this intro now in Ireland. So before we move on to that footage, stick for the rest of the video because there's actually two topics today. First one is, as I mentioned, our skydiving, and the second one is actually a little bit negative because we got scammed by a rent-a-car in Spain. So I'm gonna tell you what exactly happened and try and figure out how to avoid it with the one and only Ginger Lady.
Hi guys! We're jumping in to the video right now.
Yeah.
Skydiving, jumping up.
Literally. So yeah, let's first play all the footage we did get in Spain on our skydiving day, and after that we'll come back here for final thoughts on jumping and to discuss the rent-a-car.
Yes, we have lots of fun things to talk about, guys. Stay tuned.
Let's go. Skydiving day back in Spain.
Today we're going to be doing something super excited, and we can't wait to bring you along with us because we are going to be doing something that y'all don't do every day. We're jumping out of a plane. It's going to be like Warzone kind of a situation. So, and on the mention of Warzone, we actually have a gaming channel as well. But yeah, today it's going to be fun. We're here in a group with himself's family, his friends.
Yeah, I think there's 7 of us. Anywho, yeah, we're gonna jump out of a plane, and after that we actually are traveling back to Ireland later today. And before we do that, we're gonna also talk about the rent-a-car situation here because there's a lot to talk about. But yeah, before that, I don't know how this will work. I don't know what we can film, what we can't film. We will get some footage from the jump itself from the company. So yeah, for now, let's just go into the airport and see what's happening.
Of course, but first I'm going to have my apple because it could be my last meal.
Sure. Yeah, let's go.
It's a great little setup here, guys. It's very organised and everyone's very professional, and they know English, and for price wise. So we have 2 different prices, Jakob and myself, because I'm not filming my jump. So mine was 270.
Yeah, 200 plus 70 deposit.
Yeah, 200 plus 70 deposit. And that's obviously without being filmed, which is perfect by me. Born for this. I feel like it's Warzone. Gotta get our load out, guys. Get just.
That is absolutely amazing. How many times have you done this? Too many.
Thank you very much.
We're back, guys, and here we are. We survived the big jump. I was pretty calm the whole time. I wasn't really scared at all. The only time I had a bit of a moment was when I got like my ears popped, and then I felt like I was going to get sick on the guy that was carrying me. Shout out to Carlos. You've been an awesome parachute man. I don't know what you would be called, but yeah, I thought that was really fun, guys. Would I do it again? Not really, because of the ears. It's just because of my ears. I don't like that feeling. But it was nice to see the earth and the beautiful landscape and all that. It was nice.
I would do it again.
You would.
I would do it again. I think it's an incredible experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
It's just it's you know, this is amazing that we had an opportunity to do this.
Yeah.
It's just that for me, it's the ears. I got my ears popped and then I just felt like getting sick. But
if you ever get an opportunity, don't think about the money, don't think about anything, just do it because it's worth it.
You feel
I
alive.
think it's worth it.
You feel like you're just like, oh my God, am I doing this right now? Am I flying through the sky?
Yeah, you actually are.
Yeah, it's a really emotional kind of a thing. Definitely. And these guys are lovely here, aren't they, Vish?
Oh yeah, they are great.
Very
I forgot the name. I think it's Barcelona Skydive. Absolutely fantastic. Very professional, very nice, very polite
Comforting,
again.
I guess,
Comforting too, yeah. Encouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 I think for them.
Guys, highly recommend if you're here in Spain.
We are actually just walking to our car now and then going to the airport to fly back to Ireland. We'll continue this video at the airport where we will talk about the rent-a-car because we still have to deal with some stuff with the rent-a-car, but yeah, I'll talk about that once we get to the airport because we just want to get in our car now and start going.
Yeah, and I'm really blocked and I feel kind of dizzy. Let's go.
And if one more time, if you get a chance, do it. Jump out of a plane. It makes your heart beat.
It does. I'm dying to check actually I wore my Apple Watch just to see if anything would happen.
We have an update, folks.
I feel so sick. I feel like the worst motion sick I've ever had in all my life. I won't lie, I got sick in the bin up there. So to the bin man that's emptying that bin, I am sorry that that's all my puke in there. But it was better there because that was going to come out. That was definitely going to come out on top of that guy that was bringing me on that flight thingy. So if you're sensitive to like car sickness and stuff, that definitely is not for you because I will never do that again because I feel so sick, feel so woozy. I didn't find it scary. I found it strange actually, and every time I close my eyes and I open my eyes, it feels like I'm looking down on Spain. But yeah, I feel very sick. So that's my updates on that one, and my ears are sore, like here.
Nap time?
Definitely. And definitely not food time. Maybe a cup of tea will fix everything.
Let's go. We have a couple of hours before the flight. Go.
Another goddamn flight. Ugh, gross. Come on, Mies. Let's go. Come on, you two people.
You look like a sad peasant.
A sad peasant. A corn picker.
All right, now when you saw all of that, I don't know, final thoughts? You want to go first?
Yes,
No.
I
Yeah.
do.
After a few days. After a few days. What do you think?
Yeah, we were so tired. Guys, I was shattered after that jump. Now, firstly, it was an exceptional experience. I thought I would be like super scared and everything, and it actually isn't. Like, it is nerve-wracking, of course. It is going up onto a plane and jumping out a door at how many feet or meters? Like,
4,000 meters.
at 4,000 meters. But it actually wasn't that scary. So if anyone has a wish to do that, I think you should all do it because it's an experience you can't even describe. The only thing I would not do, the reason why I would not do that again is because my ears. I actually do have a problem with some balancing in my ears. I get vertigo, which is dizziness. So that jump actually kind of did some serious popping and deafening in my ears. And after that, yeah, it was kind of funny it still is kind of blocked-ish on and off. But yeah, if you have funny ears, that is the only reason why I wouldn't do that again. It's just because of my ears. But it was really, really fun. And I really did love doing it with himself and his sister. And it was the buzz beforehand. And the actual place was really cool.
I agree with that. My point is basically unchanged. I would do it again tomorrow if I wouldn't have to pay again. But yeah, I thought it was absolutely amazing. And yeah, as she said, if you have an opportunity to do it. I do believe you will not be sorry. But now, the second part of this video, the rent-a-car scam. I don't know how else to call it. I will put everything I talk about, like the receipts and stuff, on the screen for you to see. But yeah, let's just get into it. So it all started with it's called doyouspain.com, I think. It's first of all, I don't think it's their fault. It's basically a search engine for rent-a-car companies. So what we did is we booked a car there, but before we did that, we checked, do we need to have a credit card to rent a car? Because I do not have a credit card. I have my MasterCard and the regular bank account. So we checked, and on the website of the company that scammed us, which is called Goldcar, it clearly says, I'll put it somewhere here now, that you can use your debit card, MasterCard, or whatever you get what I mean, yeah, to rent a car. So I booked a car through Do You Spain. I paid for it. It will also be somewhere here. Clearly says car rental, 120 something, I can't remember now, but yeah, as I said, you will see it here. And we also, of course, paid for full insurance because I don't want to be risking anything. I hope the traffic is not too loud now. Anywho, yeah, I paid for insurance too. So, imagine my surprise when we got into the
airport, yeah.
airport, and they said like the rent-a-car company, not Do You Spain website, the rent-a-car company, it's Gold Car says, nope, you can't use your cards, you need to have a credit card. And we're like, what? And I showed them their webpage, which again, I'll put it here again, which clearly states you can use MasterCard and debit cards and everything. And they just started citing some kind of policy or something and wanted to show me in, I don't know what, that I can't use it, even though I was showing them their website which states I can. And even though my sister, who lives in Spain, called them before we rented a car to confirm that over the phone, and they confirmed that you do not need a credit card. They said the only way for me to get a car with my card is to pay insurance through them, insurance which I already paid for. So that was, they said, 150 euros. And if I do that, I won't have to leave a deposit, because when you rent a car, you usually leave a deposit which you get back after you return the car. We said, okay, we're gonna pay, it was 150 for insurance, 120 for petrol, which you do get back if you return the car completely full. And that should be it. And we were like, okay, because we are stuck at the airport now,
No.
we need a car. And okay, this part was my fault because I wasn't looking at the payment thing. I was like, okay, just get it over. I tapped my card, went home, and then imagine my surprise again when I opened my bank app and noticed they didn't charge me 150, they actually charged me 230 something. So what's the 80 difference now? Nobody mentioned that. I opened the receipt they sent me, and it says I paid for a car rental charge. So they charged me for a car again, even though I did pay for the car already the first time. And to skip now a week ahead, when we were returning the car, I did ask what the hell, what's happening. They said that the first booking is invalid because we didn't have a credit card, and they are not giving refunds for that because that was clearly our fault. Even though, as I said, you saw what it says on their web page. So yeah. I don't know how you would call that. I think that's a pure scam. I'm sure there's nothing illegal about it. There's some scammy gray area probably in their regulations or something, but that's a scam. So if you can avoid gold card in Spain, you should. Now, comment section, let me know what you think. Let me know if anything like that happened to you anywhere with rent-a-cars, but as far as I'm concerned, that is a scam and there's no other way around it. Thoughts?
I don't think it's, I don't know about you guys on the old internet, but I don't know, is it worth renting a car, because there's such a fear attached to it too.
We can talk about that, yeah, but first, scam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it definitely was. Even when we arrived, there was a family, I think, before us, and you could see them being so stressed. They were like rubbing their temples, and then the dad, I think, turned around and just said, this is crazy. They're like charging us, it was like an extra 2,000 euro, I don't know what, but they were getting a huge bill. But yeah, there's definitely something going on there, but I think it's quite common in Spain. I think we're pulling fast ones, guys.
They're definitely pulling up fast ones, yeah, and I'm obviously not going to see that money. Basically what happened, I got charged for a car twice, and I got charged for insurance twice. And that's it, that's what happened.
Yeah, oy.
Now, the other thing we wanted to talk about is, are we a little bit too dark now?
No, we'll go out here into
Maybe we're not. The whole aspect, even if everything went right with the company and with the money, I just didn't like it. I had a feeling the whole week like something is hanging over my head, something being that car. Yep. We used the car to get from the airport to my sister's place, about an hour away, and then 7 days later to come back to the airport. So we used the car twice, which is ironic actually. See, we paid for it twice, we paid for insurance twice, and we used the car twice.
The cost of it for twice.
Absolutely brilliant. Spent 400 euros to do nothing.
Jesus.
But yeah, you get what I mean. I don't know. I just don't like it. When I go on vacation, I do drink. I love my beers, especially when it's hot outside. That's also a reason why we probably didn't use the car anymore, because if I go with a car anywhere, I can't have a beer. I don't want that. That's not a vacation for me. So honestly, even if it, as I said, went right with the company and the money, I don't think I'll be doing that again, because it's just not for me.
Unless you were like going on like a specific style of
Yeah.
journey. If
Oh,
you
of
know,
course. I'm
like,
not saying
yeah.
you or anyone else shouldn't rent a car. If you need a car, if you like traveling around, if you're driving around, that's completely fine. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Comment section. Let me know what you think about all of this.
Yeah, do. And if you had any experience with these guys or any like something similar, do let us know.
Yeah. We are back in Ireland. We are preparing one of our annual videos. You know how we make cost of living in Ireland in 2023, 2024, 2025 will probably happen. We are doing something like that with a small twist, I guess. There's some things we want to discuss about Ireland in 2025, so you will be watching that next weekend. Other than that, Patreon.
So stay tuned. Oh yeah, we have a Patreon, guys. If you love our stuff as much as we do and you'd like to be part of our lovely community, we have a Patreon and I think it's awesome. It's not that expensive. It only costs the price of a beer, sticky bun or a cup of tea each month, and you get to be a part of our group, and we discuss topics with each other, day-to-day stuff, and any other videos that that we'll be doing. We always post them there first so that all our little patrons gets to see them before they go on YouTube. And I think it's great fun and I think you guys would love it. So definitely consider our Patreon. Thumbs up. Thanks guys. We need to go jump off planes again, so we need your monies so we can do that. Well, he can. I got the bad ears.
That's it.
That's it. Let's go shopping.
Comment, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next one.
I have to get toilet paper. See you in the next one. Bye guys.
Bye folks.